Andy, let's go around the room. Let's start with you. Point the finger. Broncos lose on a Rally House football Monday. Who are you going to point the finger at today?
Honestly, and I'm not trying to cop out. I'm dead serious about this. I'm pointing at everybody. I'm going down the line. You know what? I'm getting on that team plane and literally.
Oh yeah, paint the scene here, man. I want to see this.
I'm laying off Smythe. I'm laying off Megan Boyle, but the rest of you, dude.
Troy Franklin?
Give away a game like that?
Give a little love to Troy Franklin.
No, you're part of the team. You.
What did Troy do?
You could have popped one.
Troy was pretty good.
Troy was pretty good.
Maybe it's because Troy, when he
block
plays
every
well,
play?
you lose, and when he plays terrible and drops an open touchdown pass,
you know what? I'll
you
go
win.
back. Let's go back and look tonight. Now, did he block on every play? Did we get a run stop that could have been bigger because you didn't block?
We need a blocking grade on
How
Troy
about,
Franklin.
How about my guy Mims completely pitching a shutout on one?
Ooh.
He's not afraid to turn it down now. He turned it down in that deep crack corner out in the first game that got intercepted.
That tutty was good.
It was a great tutty.
Yeah.
Tutty was sweet.
Got off the press.
It was a really
nice
good throw by Bo, too.
Yeah,
dead in stride.
I think our guy Marvin Mims Jr. has a little selective, tough guy, selective, play hard, try hard guy.
Selective hustle.
Selective
I've
hustle
noticed
guy.
it. Mm-hmm.
And that's not a great thing.
Yep, I've seen it.
Is that why we can't figure out what he is?
Yeah, I hadn't seen that last year or the year before, and I've seen some signs this year. On a bubble screen, just turning it down on a block that gets your guy just
you can't
obliterated.
Oh, that was Evan Engram.
Blocking?
Ole.
I saw one with Franklin.
Yeah. Oh, it was the one where Franklin got blown up, but Mims went outside. Engram was the one that whiffed on the block.
Ole, ole.
What was crazy about it was that was the drive. That was the 4-catch for 58 yards in the tutty drive by Troy Franklin. But the very first play of that drive, he got his knocked in. I mean, badly. That was one of those where it was like, we'll all accept if you need to go to the sideline for a minute. We'll all be fine
go
with
take
it.
a breather.
You stay down the field. He had a hell of a drive right there. Evan Engram right now, is he injured or bad?
Lowest number of snaps he's had in quite a while.
Right. His snap counts are well below Adam Troutman right now.
But see, again, when I ask people that should know, they give me I don't know if it's him or if it's the Sean Payton play calling. Did Sean need the Joker as bad as he thought? I don't know.
Can you be a part-time Joker?
Part-time.
Can you be putting together the bank heist and just be like, yep, sorry, clock, lunch?
Yeah.
Is that how it works? Because he's a part-time Joker right now.
He's a limited hours.
Yes.
Hourly employee Joker.
Oh, yeah.
Like
he's
capped.
benefits, so only 25 plays.
That's what he feels like.
Got to stop you at 25 plays.
He was hurt last
Can't give you
week.
30.
Is that what it is?
But he didn't get hurt till late in the game.
He didn't do jack squat last week.
This is another theme from camp where we said, well, I haven't seen a lot of him. They must be keeping it under wraps. Are we going to unwrap it at any point? When are we going to get to it? I was psyched. Thought we needed it.
Yep.
I don't know. Maybe not. And look, he might be hurt. Maybe he's just trying to gut through and try to be the decoy on some plays and all that. We don't know. But I'm just telling you this. I really thought I picked him up. Matter of fact, the old station fantasy team, I'm going to just set it ablaze right now. Joe Burrow done for 3 months. That's sweet. I'm excited about that.
You need Brock Bowers to score about 5 touchdowns for you tonight.
I was listening to ESPN midday, and apparently all his personal props are just going in the toilet because nobody believes he's healthy.
Yeah.
So, yeah, that's good. This is a fun fantasy season already.
You handed me a dub this week.
Did I even try? Did I forget to sub someone out? That could have happened.
I think your team's just bad.
I've already quit. It's week 2, and I've already left. I'm already square in on that first pick next year because 14 sucked so bad.
Evan Engram, 38% of offensive snaps through 2 games this year. Troutman is at 60. Lucas Kroll is at 23.
Okay, is this because they're having to go big personnel they can trust to block to try to get this run game going?
That's their only bona fide inline blocker.
They would have to run
Adam
the ball
Troutman.
for that to be a thing. I really look up at the end of the game and look at the run pass ratios. Like, again, they suck. Like, he ran the ball 3 times to open the game, did Sean Payton, and it was going effectively, and then he went right away from it. Now the drive ended in a touchdown, so nobody's mad about it. But all of a sudden, boom, you are away from the run game as quickly as you possibly can. I thought J.K. Dobbins had a good game.
over
I
5
did
yards
too.
per carry.
Yeah.
I don't know how he didn't get more action. He should have been the grind it down fourth quarterback. You should have been running clock, shortening the game, taking your ugly win and gotten out of there. And it would have been, had you kept running J.K. Dobbins, frankly, would have been an ugly game offensively.
Could you
It would
have
been a really good one.
Could you have run him on 3rd down and 3
I wouldn't have minded.
instead of throwing an interception and spitting at 3 points that you would have had in your back pocket, thus making it a touchdown game, which your defense, which really bent, but it didn't break. 6 trips inside the red zone, only 2 touchdowns.
All right, what happened yesterday that it bent more than we expected? Because frankly, I'm pointing at all the defense, man. All the defense.
Well, here's
you
what
didn't
I'm-
get him to punt once? Come on, dude.
Yeah,
Really?
That's what I'm saying. Rigoberto Sanchez. I'm pointing the finger at you.
He has not punted yet this year.
You know why? Because he just did not comply with the plan, which is to punt often
Sure.
for the
that'd have been
Indianapolis
nice.
Colts, and that's because of this Denver Broncos defense. I got to tip the cap to Daniel Jones because if you look at the pressure numbers analytically were there. He just made throws while he was under duress. He got rid of the football effectively. And you know what he did and that Shane Steichen did? They said, we don't care about who you've got in your secondary. We don't care if Pat Surtain is
Reed's
deep
the
boy.
read.
The read's the read, and we believe in our guys. And they believed in Downs, and they believed in Pierce, and
They really
Adonai
believe in Ty
Mitchell,
Warren.
and of course Tyler Warren.
That's a tough cover, man.
Man, it's 2 drafts in a row, Andy. Both you and I were absolutely head over heels in love with the tight end, and that player came to bite you in the butt in this year's draft, and that's Tyler Warren.
I tweeted yesterday, the Bears took Colston Loveland 4 picks ahead of Indy taking Tyler Warren. What were they doing?
They apparently
They don't even throw him the ball.
The analysis I heard that night was that he was the better of the receivers, and they liked that.
He had no targets yesterday for the
Yeah, well,
Bears
I mean,
against the
you know,
Lions.
That's yeah.
Daniel Jones
They're 0-2.
Was pressured on 45% of his dropbacks. That was the 3rd highest rate in week 2. He was pressured 17 times in the game. That was the 5th highest in the league, but he was only sacked the 1 time. Daniel Jones, I got to give him a lot of credit, man. That dude gets the ball out.
Are you pointing the finger at Daniel Jones as a reason why the Broncos lost?
He was terrific yesterday.
He
outstanding.
was. Listen,
He
here's what
was
sucked.
really good.
Through 2 weeks, we all wanted to say it was, yeah, but it's just
But it's
they play
Miami.
against the Dolphins.
Yeah.
It was almost identical. Just a few less touchdown drives, more field goal drives.
I got a question. How did he not go to the tent and get looked at, though, on the goal line play where Singleton just went old school and you could hear the helmets crack as he dove over the pile and just drilled him? That doesn't buy you at least a little glimpse in the tent? Should have. Seriously, how can you not point it at the whole team? This was not one person breaking down. This was everything. And despite the offense having a fantastic first half,
Yeah.
the play calling, the execution when you needed it, somebody tweeted it out. The Broncos are a good team, but they don't get the play when they need it. And frankly, both sides of the ball didn't give you the play other than the fourth down
Are you talking about
stop.
this year or last year?
This
I mean,
year,
they were
right
1-6 in 1-score games last year, and now we're right back in that boat. You know, that's kind of just been
Technically,
the
are you 1-1 and once is an 8-point game technically a one-score game?
I typically go 7 or fewer
should be.
on that. That's typically what I do, but I guess technically sure. So 1-1. By the way, you know who's 0-2 in 1-score games so far this year?
I think it'd be the Kansas City Chiefs.
That'd be the last place Chiefs. 10-0 a season ago.
How about them
It's almost as though they're regressing to the mean.
How about them tasting their own medicine with that false start on the tush push? Both
Yeah.
guards fired before the ball snapped. I don't like the refs all of a sudden, huh?
Yeah.
That's interesting.
That, you know what that team is, though, and this is why I was so confident in my projection of what they are. They're the same team they were last year. They're the same friggin' team. Just last year, they won all those games. They had them all go their way. So far this year, they're not. You know what they were last year? They were an 11-win team that won 15. Now they're an 11-win team that might win 9 this year, because guess what? The NFL is going to bite you in the butt if you're not a good enough football team, and the Chiefs are not that good of a team.
All right, 303-504-0925, because I am curious to take this temperature. Everyone's upset about this because we all know this could be, you already pointed it out, this could be the game in late December that you're going, man, I wish we had that one because look at those standings and that AFC loss is costing us. And it could be to these Colts. Listen, if the Colts win it last year, they may have stolen your playoff spot last year.
Yep. Jonathan Taylor holds the ball.
But can we not accept, like, again, this is why some of us were giving pushback to Sean Payton being the one to bang the Super Bowl drum. I think you had a good road game. Look, at the end of the day, it was a great September game. Everything's not decided in September. I mean, again, in some ways, I think you can. It feels a little loserish because nobody wants to celebrate losses. But you went in there and you punched in your weight class because I think Indy's in your weight class, whether you like it or not.
Guys, Indy's a good football team.
They are in your weight class.
They're
and
a
you
good
went into their
football team.
house and you hung with them. And frankly, you should have won the game, but you didn't. Not all is lost. This doesn't have to be a black hole. And again, how many times I was thinking about this again. Remember last year when we were like, hey, how about the Saints in September? How long did that last?
Sure.
Okay? A lot of things can change. And look, unfortunately, the Broncos could be the one we're speaking negatively about, but nothing's for certain. Again, your defense got after it and buckled down the second half. Your offense traded punches with the hottest offense in the NFL. I don't think it all has to be depressing today. This is weird because last week I was angry after we won, and now I'm trying to show you that not all is lost after a loss.
The Ravens have scored 40 in both games.
Oh, that's true.
But to your point, though, the Colts offense is playing very well.
I did not see the Colts not punting in 2 games. I'm sorry.
That's a good point.
Have the Ravens punted?
If you had told me Bo Nix was going to go 22 with 30, throw 3 tutties,
And they were going to score 28?
I would have been like, they won.
They won the game.
They won 28-17.
Yeah.
Maybe 28-14.
They won, and they didn't because Daniel Jones was just fantastic yesterday. And Jonathan Taylor, and I know with a 68-yard run, it's a little beefed up, but 25 carries, $165.
Don't forget about what he did through the air, too.
And don't forget what he was as a pass catcher in that game. If you started Jonathan Taylor in fantasy yesterday, congratulations to you. Good on you, my friend.
My 2 running backs were the 2 starting running backs in that contest yesterday, and
Well,
I did well.
la-dee-da.
You really did.
J.K. Dobbins had himself a pretty good fantasy day
He
as well.
sure did.
As
He
your
scored a
RB2? That's
Yeah.
a good RB2.
No, that's
How
not
many TDs
bad.
did he have? He ended up with 2?
He had 1.
He had 1, but
Yeah.
still, he had a decent
All
reception
right, who
as well.
all had the touchdowns? I can't even remember.
For the Broncos,
Blacked out after white rage last night. Now I'm trying to
Mims,
come back down to earth.
Dobbins had the rushing touchdown. Mims had the first. Franklin
Troy
had the
Franklin.
second. Troutman had the third.
That's
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
Troutman was by himself.
Yeah.
How about Bo fitting that one in, huh?
Nobody covered him.
It's great play action.
You know
Yeah.
he wasn't covered from the beginning.
From the
Indy
beginning.
was lost.
From the
And
beginning.
I wonder if Bo, I'd love to find out from Bo, were you just like, you know what, just snap the ball.
Just give me this.
We got a problem over there. Give me the damn ball.
The Colts defense had some weird moments yesterday, by the way. It
was a weird game.
But
Let's just be honest, it was a weird game.
It was a bit of a fragmented unit as well with the injuries they've had. No
Yeah.
Latu. Secondary was missing two starters.
Xavier Howard.
He's bad at this stage of his
That's
career.
not a good football player.
He is a bad football player. Very unconfident.
I tweeted yesterday at one point, I'm like, does he know the rules? It appears as though he
He's 32
doesn't.
years old.
Yeah. Oof. Rough day out there for him. And yet the Broncos could not take advantage. They lose 29-28.